Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again with another one, talking about health, wealth, happiness, success, money, getting rich, being wealthy, all that good stuff. So in this video, I want to go over why you need to respect the grifters. So many people can't stand grifters. Or I don't even consider these people grifters, but people like Tate, people like Grant Cardone, people like Robert Kiyosaki, people like Tate Lopez. The vast majority of people, they hate these guys, but you must respect the grifter and appreciate these guys, all of them, because they come back to wake the slaves up. They come back to put us on game, right? They tell us the business. They tell us how all of this stuff works. So what? They try to sell a course. So what? They want you to join their whatever group they got going on, and they're trying to make some money. Why not? Right? Why not? Try to make some money waking people up. I was just thinking about this because so many people, they hate these guys, and all of these guys, they just try to put you on. Now, I'm a big car guy, right? I'm a car nerd. Like, I love everything about the car. I don't just like cars. I like understanding the suspension, the brakes, the engine, the firing order of the piston. I love all of that stuff. Shout out to Savage Geese that do these hour-long reviews going over suspension and brakes and engine and all of that good stuff, right? Shout out to Henry Catchpole I think he's on Haggerty right now, but he used to be on Carfection, talking about cars and all of these cars. And this is where I got this download to do this video about respecting grifters. Because I remember watching, I've watched a bunch of these car reviews, right? And they'll be reviewing these cars, and these cars will be like $2-3 million. You got Gordon Murray's T50, all these Ferraris, these super rare Lamborghinis, the Koenigsegg's. They'll all be worth $3-4 million a car, right? And when they're doing these reviews, they'll be sitting there saying, oh, these cars, they're only making 100 of them, and they're all sold out. Now, the average person is going to look at these cars and they're going to be like, man, those cars are expensive. Like, I'll never be able to afford one of those. But you can appreciate the video. You can appreciate the car and the craftsmanship and the art. But what goes through my mind when I hear these things? What goes through my mind when I watch these videos? I'm like, who the hell is buying this car for $3-4 million? You're never going to see this car out in the wild. You're never going to see this car owned by an athlete or an entertainer in Hollywood. Like, where are these cars going? Who is able to afford these cars? And that's what my mind goes to. Who the heck are all of these rich people that are just in the shadows? And, another thing I like to do all the time is I'll watch those Monaco videos on Instagram, where you see people and they just be riding in $100,000 cars, $200,000, $300,000, $1 million cars in Monaco, and they're just chilling, they're going shopping, like they're living life, they're doing the thing. And it's just like, who the heck are these people? There's so much money outside that is just in the shadows, just hidden from everybody. And so going back to these people like Tate, Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone, like, they came back to wake everybody up. You have to respect them for this. They could just go away and just be rich, but they came back to wake us all up. I love that about these guys, right? Let them sell their books. Let them sell their courses. You don't have to buy. Take the game. Take the knowledge. Get the information and use it and apply it to your own life. That's how I look at these guys. It's so crazy that so many people don't look at it that way. We must respect the grifter, because if not, they could just slink into the shadows. We would never hear from them. They would never put us on game. And we would just continuously look at the system and be like, oh man, like, how do I get out? They're literally telling us how to get out. They're showing us how to get out. You got to respect them for that. You have to respect them for that. It's crazy, man. Like, I wish so many people would just take down the ego, take down their own arrogance, and look at these guys as help, right? That's all they're trying to do. Like, let them sell their course. You don't got to buy it. Let them, be in their ego. But take the information as they're giving it to you and apply it to your own life to get rich, to get wealthy, to become successful. Oh man, it's a beautiful day out here. I love it outside. I love doing these videos. I love getting these downloads. Yeah, man, you have to respect the grifters. It's so crazy. There's something else I wanted to talk about too. Oh yeah, when it comes to these grifters, right? Robert Kiyosaki. Everybody hates Robert Kiyosaki, but again, he figured the game out and he came back to help us out. Now, nobody really talks about it anymore, but I remember about a year ago, everybody was trying to get on Robert Kiyosaki, trying to figure out if the rich dad was like a real life thing, right? Because everybody was trying to figure out if this rich guy existed in Hawaii, or did he make the story up? It doesn't matter if he made the story up. Take the information. It still applies, right? Rich people own assets. Rich people own businesses. Rich people employ people. Poor people go to school and get degrees. Poor people work a job and try to get a promotion at the job. Take the information. Who cares if the rich dad was real? Who cares? Read the book, take the information, and apply it to your own life. Respect the grifter. You got to respect the grifter, man. Take the information. It'll elevate you. It'll get you to the next level in life. I just want everybody to make it. But when you're constantly talking about this person's a grifter, I'm just going to throw the baby out with the bathwater, like you're literally like throwing your own success away. Because the people that are really getting to the bag outside, they're not going to come back and wake the slaves up. These people are quiet. They're chilling in Monaco. They're on yachts. They're doing their thing. They're going to continue doing their thing. They're flying around the world. They're going to sit courtside at Wimbledon and watch the US Open in London. They're watching F1 races in Monaco off their yachts. You got to respect the grifter for coming back and trying to wake us up. You got to respect the grifter. Nobody respects the grifter, and I'm telling you, you got to. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Just take a second. Respect the grifter. I love these guys. I love all of them. I love Tate. I love Grant Cardone. I love Robert Kiyosaki. I love Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez is probably, out of the bunch, is probably my favorite just because he reads books. I love reading books. And he's so smart. He's so intelligent. That's all he does is just get information, get knowledge, become rich, and try to put everybody else on. And then he gets paid for it. You got to respect the grifter. Even if these guys, I don't even consider these guys grifters, but this is what the vast majority of people say. These guys are grifters. Like, so what? They're trying to sell a course. They're putting us on. They're giving us the game. So many rich people are just in the shadows. In the shadows. You wouldn't even know. And they will never come back to help you. They don't give a damn about you. And these so-called grifters, they're there helping. They're there giving you the game, giving you knowledge, giving you nuggets of information. You don't gotta buy their stuff. Take the information and apply it to your own life. All right, that's it. I'm done with this one. I just left the gym, had this download, had to come out here and do this real quick. I'm about to go get something to eat. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.